Hello, Capricorn, and Happy New Year! Yay! We made it to 2019. I hope you guys enjoy the holidays, and I hope you are ready for the new year. I know I have, and I am ready. I'm ready for 2019, ready to take on the world. Okay, Capricorn, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for all of you who are returning to my channel. Thank you for your support. Those who are brand new, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy. I appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, before we get into your reading, I want to say two things. One, there's quite a bit of planetary activity taking place this month for January. I mean, it's always planetary activity going on, but for this month, a few things really stood out to me the most, and normally I'll add them into the reading if it's something that really stands out to me for messages to convey to the viewers. Okay, and for this particular month, January 1st, Mars enters Aries. Okay, January 5th, there will be an eclipse in your sign, Capricorn. January 21st, there will be another eclipse in Leo. Okay, so this means three things to me. These three things jump out for me. One, this is the perfect time and the perfect month to really step into that leader within you. For those of you who are embarking on some sort of endeavor, especially business, okay, now is the time to really start working on and cultivating the leader inside of you and being courageous with it. And that's with the Aries. Having that courage to really go out there and do what you want to do, make things happen for yourself, really step up to the plate. No more playing small. Now it's time to think and play in a big way. Get yourself really out there. Two, with your own Capricorn energy, now is the time to set some goals and make concrete plans that you can measure. Okay, plans that will realistic plans that will help you get to the bigger goal, help you get to the end goal, help you reach your destination. And you stick with it, be steadfast with it, be really serious about it, be really on point. And you guys are really good at leading when it comes to business and your finances. Many Capricorns are CEOs. You just happen to be CEOs of very large companies and organizations. Way at the top of these big organizations, you often find Capricorns, okay? So this energy is really good for you, and you guys will know what I mean. You're really serious about your money. So really take advantage of this time to do that and to make these things happen for yourself for the rest of the year. Three, now is the time. The energy is there. The opportunities will come for you to take center stage with that Leo energy. Get out there, be on the stage. No more playing behind the scenes with anything. Now is the time to be up front, on stage. Take that spotlight, own it. Don't shy away from the spotlight. Step out there and take it. Take the mic. I'm hearing take the mic for somebody. Somebody needs to take the microphone. I don't know if you sing, perform, conduct seminars. Somebody's conducting seminars with the microphone and the podium. Doing training or something like that. Take that mic. Take the mic. I'm hearing take the mic for somebody. Maybe you're singing. Interesting. Okay. Entertaining. All right, Capricorn. I like it. Whatever this is that's coming through for you. All right. Those three things. Courage and leadership. One. Setting your goals and concrete plans. Two. And taking center stage. Shining. Don't be afraid to shine. Let that spotlight hit you so that everybody can see you and see who you are. All right, Capricorn, we're going to get right into your reading. And also, I want to say this to you. My dear friend, my best friend, she's more like a sister to me. She created an oracle card deck called Real Life Oracle, and it just came out in December. And during the readings for my YouTube channel, this is my first time actually using the cards because they just came out. So I haven't had an opportunity to like start working with them until now, and I wanted to feature them going over into January. So this is a great turning point to make this happen, to kind of put them out there. And if you like the Real Life Oracle card, please connect with me, let me know, and I can help you get your hands on some of the Real Life Oracle cards, okay? And with the Real Life Oracle cards, these cards right here, I don't want to show you the back yet because I want to I want you to see them as I do, start doing the reading. I will be clarifying other cards, or with the Real Life Oracle, I'll just do it intuitively and see what kind of matches, or I may just pull a few as additional messages that may come up, that may need to come out, okay? And the Real Life Oracle is about really bringing complex issues to the forefront, and many of these things don't always come out in readings, or a lot of times readers don't feel comfortable discussing certain things. So the Real Life Oracle will contain many of those things that people are kind of shy away from in readings when we do these readings, okay? And it's like in your face, plain as day, in your face. The cards are really kind of bold in their imagery, no guesswork. Okay, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your energy flowing and to better connect with you. I also used 3 separate decks because I'm really liking the idea that I started last month in December to use the 3 different decks for 3 different components of the reading, okay? This is the general part of your reading. This is the relationship part of your reading. Pardon me, this can be love relationships, or just relationships in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. And this is your career and finances over here. And I like the way the energies flow. And I think, I've gotten big responses from the new setup. So we'll see what goes on with you. Capricorn, straight from the top. You're bringing over an energy of being stressed out, kind of worried, overworked, feeling like it feels like you're holding on to old ideas, old concepts. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but old ideas and old concepts. You're really holding on to something old. You're holding it tight. And you need to let go going into this month. You need to let go and make room for newer energies. I feel like quite a few of you have been kind of set in your ways because, and I'm not even looking at the cards, I'm just reading intuitively from, the energy that's here. I feel like quite a few of you have been set in your ways. You're used to things being a certain way. Although it has caused some, level of stress and burden, overwork. If you want change, Capricorn, this is a good time to take on a new perspective, to take on a new way of doing things. Not necessarily totally changing who you are, but introducing some new ways of doing things into your life. Now is the time to do that. Sort of like a time to kind of reinvent yourself a little bit. Like a makeover. This is what I'm getting, makeover. Somebody needs a makeover. Somebody needs a makeover for 2019. Whatever makeover means to you, Capricorn, okay? Okay. Now let's jump right into this. Here in the general section, you open up with the Eight of Swords upright position, Four of Pentacles upright position, the Star card in the upright position, center stage. In your love section, Magician upright position, Nine of Swords upright position, Queen of Cups upright position. Career and finances, you have Eight of Wands upright position, Ten of Wands upright position, Four of Pentacles again upright position. These two cards are your energy, earth sign energy. I left the bottom of the cards down because I'm not ready to see what the underlying energies are. I'm not ready to see what's hidden. I want to see how they weave into the readings a little bit later. Quite a few of you have been feeling trapped mentally. You feel like you can't get out of a situation. You can't get out of something, okay? But it's more so in your mind for most of you. You feel trapped, but you're not really trapped. The Eight of Swords is someone who feels mentally imprisoned, basically. And sometimes people are in prison. Sometimes they are in a situation that it's really not that easy to get out of. It's not impossible, but it's not that easy either. And it's interesting because one of the other signs got the Eight of Swords and the general part, and the Nine of Swords in the love section. I think it might have been Aries. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, go back and look at the Aries video. It might be Aries that got, this in the, here in the same spot. So even just in the same sections. I think Aries graduated from the moved up. I don't want to say graduate like it's a good thing. Moved up from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Okay, check out Aries. I think it's Aries. Anyway, some people are trapped in a situation. It's not that easy to get out of. It's not impossible, but it's just not as easy as snapping your fingers and getting out of it. But for the most part, it is mostly mental. Some of you, I feel like you've been backed in a corner, kind of pushed in a corner, almost forced to start retreating and holding on or holding back, maybe being forced to be a little selfish or conservative. Somebody's being selfish. It could be you or it could be another person. But this is your energy. Sometimes selfish is good. Sometimes selfish is, with the Four of Pentacles, sometimes being selfish, holding back, is for your own highest good, because you may have given to other people, given to everybody else except yourself. You may have put other people ahead of you with being too generous, but then you get to the point, okay, and somebody's getting to the point in 2019 where they're going to start holding back and doing them with the Star card. Somebody's been pushed into a corner, feel like they're pushed into a corner, being forced to start looking out for themselves, being forced to be a little more selfish. and self-preserving. Okay, and this is what I'm getting for somebody. Somebody's, having some faith and trusting. Somebody's going to be trusting with their faith, praying, meditating, cleansing, ready for renewal, renewing something in their lives with the Star card. And doing you, protecting yourself, protecting your assets for yourself, for your highest good. Okay, somebody's doing that. Somebody's saying, oh no, we're not doing this going into 2019. Things change. Things are going to change from here moving forward. And you may not saying it in those exact words, but that's what I'm hearing. That's what it sounds like. Okay? And this is general. It can mean anything. It can mean business. It can be a relationship. It can be in your personal life. It can be in your education, setting goals, going for your dreams, aspiring. Whatever this means to you, it's going to mean different things for different people. And before we go any further, this is a general reading. Okay, I need to say that. I need to make this bold as possible. Bold letters. This is a general reading. Okay, thousands of people are going to watch, even if they don't comment or click like or dislike. Thousands of people watch these videos. So this the energy that's coming through to the subscribers and the viewers who don't even subscribe, but it's picking up the energy of the masses. This collective energy, but within the collective energy, it kind of targets the energies that stand out the most, and that's what happens. Personal readings, personal private readings are better because we readers get a chance to really zero in on the person and their specific needs within a reading, their specific story. So please, if this doesn't resonate with you, please do not send me emails saying, oh, Summer, that wasn't me, you got my story wrong. I'm trying to minimize the crazy emails with people who want to fight me because I didn't tell their story the right way. I'm trying to minimize that, you guys, and I gotta put it up there and reiterate this over and over again. Okay, let us continue. Oh, Capricorn. Did I say Taurus? Capricorn. If I said Taurus, I'm picking up Taurus for some reason. Hope I didn't say Taurus. But anyway, Capricorn. I meant Capricorn if I said Taurus. Capricorn, some of you because you feel pushed into a corner, you feel trapped, you feel caged, you feel like you're not free to really be you, to do what you want, to follow your goals and dreams, to follow your aspirations with whatever this means to you. You will be saving. You may even be saving up money to make your dream come true with the Star, to step out on stage. Like I was saying, this is a major arcana. This is a major event. Quite a few of you got something planned. You got something up your sleeve. You got something you want to do and accomplish. Can be entertainment with the Star. The Star is the Star. This is Aquarius energy. Some of you may have the influence of an Aquarius earth sign energy. Air sign energy. Maybe does an Aquarius make you feel like, you're bound and you need to really step out there and shine? Or you may have Aquarius in your chart. You may have some air sign or Aquarius in your chart. And this is where you are mentally at the moment, mentally and spiritually. Some of you may be getting into esoteric studies or something. studies of astrology this month. You may have been thinking about that. Some of you are saving. You're holding back for something. So maybe saving money to do this, to become this star on stage with whatever endeavor this means for you. Okay. Some of you, this is just spiritual. It's a transformational process that you need to go through to get to the next level. It's just spiritual for you. All right. Over here in your love section, you got the Magician, Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups. More air sign energy. Now you have water sign energy here with the Magician card. You have the power to manifest whatever you want. You have the power to make something happen, to bring something into fruition, Capricorn. You have all of the elements and resources that you need to pull it together and, project what you want to attract, like with the law of attraction. But what are you projecting? What are you, or what is someone else projecting? Because the Nine of Swords is right next to it. And the Nine of Swords is about fear. It is about insomnia, lack of sleep, doubt, worry, nightmares. And then there's a Queen of Cups right next to it. Capricorn, somebody, and it's not clear who it is, either you or somebody else is interested in the Queen of Cups. You can see yourself with that person, or they can see themselves with you. You can see it. You can see it. You can feel it. This is something you strongly, strongly desire and want to bring into fruition, but you are afraid. You or the other person is afraid. You're having anxiety, fear, doubts, anxiety caught up in your head, feeling like you can't do it, feeling like your hands are tied behind your back. Like, what can I do? I can't do it. My hands are tied. I'm bound. I can't do anything with the situation. And then that feeling escalates if these two are connected. If these two energies are connected from the general portion and in the love section, you've gone from the Eight of Swords up to the Nine of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling bound, kind of crying. Or feeling like you want to cry, feeling kind of emotional, caught up in your head. But now the opportunity arises for this to happen. Now you're free. The loose gauze or the ropes are no longer connected to you. It's off. You're free to go about doing this. You can move about freely. But now you're afraid. The thing that you didn't want to be tied down about, for some of you, you're no longer tied down. You're free, but you're scared of that. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's afraid to approach this Queen of Cups. Some of you, somebody, this is the same thing. It's just telling in like an extended version of the stories. Somebody feels like somebody's got this Queen of Cups on a pedestal. Somebody feels like this Queen of Cups is untouchable, unattainable. Somebody feels like, will this Queen of Cups, will this person be interested in me? Do I have what it takes to really be with this person, or maybe even to become this person? do I really have what it takes to get this person? Some of you, this person feels like you're out of reach, so you're playing small. Either you or the other person. Maybe this person feels this way about you. Interesting. Okay. That message is for somebody. For some of you, you are afraid of what the Queen of Cups will think about you, either you or the other person. Maybe there's something magnanimous about the Queen of Cups. She's and this is a good energy in the upright position. It's a very good energy. You know, she's loving, she's kind, she's nurturing, she's understanding, highly intuitive. Okay? She has good management of her emotions, very mature, loving kind of vibe here. But maybe you are afraid if she finds out something, or you tell her something, or you approach her, or it can be a him. You approach this person, or this person approaches you with something. The response that you may get after this is a response that she may give off that you or the other person is afraid of. And that's what I'm feeling like. You want to do this something. Somebody wants to do something real bad, but fear is getting in the way. We're going to come back to this. Let's move on over to the career and finances. 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. More holding back. 8 of Wands, there's like a lot of back and forth communication going on within your, regarding your career and finances. There will be a lot of open, communicative activity going on with business dealings. A lot of communication. Back and forth. Passionate communication. Meetings of the mind. Everybody being on the same page. Planning, getting something together. This is a good, very good energy. Feeling really connected to whatever network you have, or maybe even just your spirit, following your spirit with something. And there's a lot of communication back and forth. But there's also an overburden with the 10 of Wands. Working too hard, feeling stressed out. You've got 2 8s, a 9 and a 10. There's something that's been going on for a while, okay, that needs to come to an end, needs to come to some sort of end. You're reaching like the end of some sort of stages that you're going through. With work and what's going on inside your head, what's going on in your mind. All of this activity that will be taking place will feel overwhelming, okay? You might not even be working really, really hard at something, but all of this information coming in may feel like, oh God, this is like a bit much at this time. I wasn't ready for all of this communication. I wasn't ready. And this may be tasks, okay, for some of you. I wasn't ready to take all of this on. This is kind of surprising. This is kind of, overwhelming. It's kind of like, wow, I really wanted the universe to open up for me. I wanted the universe to open up for me. I was praying. I was meditating on some answers, to get some responses, to get some ideas. But like so much is coming in now. I feel flooded. Somebody feels flooded from all of the opportunities or resources that are coming in. Kind of like, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You wish for one thing and then you get a floodgate of 10 things come in all at once, and it can be overwhelming. You just like, oh shoot, I don't know which one to pick. I don't know which one to go to. I feel flooded. I feel overwhelmed. This is stressful. And it can literally be workload. And the Four of Pentacles is over here at the end. More holding on. Now she's hoarding. This person is hoarding. This person is hoarding a lot of goods inside of the cabinets. She's holding. She's hoarding, looking at all of the stuff she has stacked up in the cabinets. Holding on for dear life, as if the Armageddon is coming. And she's got to save. She's got to hold on to it. And, you know, they're going to be like a zombie apocalypse, like The Walking Dead. I need to make sure I have all of these things stacked up and be ready. And I'm making a little light of it right now, but that's kind of what this feels like. It's like you're anticipating and kind of like anticipating and preparing for the worst case scenario. And I feel like you need to kind of let go a little bit. I really feel like you need to let go. Just kind of, you know, you're afraid of poverty. You're afraid of if you break down and become so overburdened and so overwhelmed that you can't handle everything, that you'll lose something, that you'll be impoverished, that you won't be prepared. This is like poverty consciousness, poverty mentality. That's what this feels like. I gotta save all of these cans and jars because there may not ever be enough for me to eat and survive. Some of you are in strong survival mode over here. But you want to kind of open up. You want to kind of open up in January. You know, please don't fear the worst. You don't want to manifest your fears. You don't want to manifest the wrong things. You want to manifest with the Magician good things, okay? You want to keep your hope alive. You want to, that sounds so cliche, keep hope alive with Jesse Jackson, but I think you guys know what I mean. You want to keep your faith. Have faith that things will not be as bad as it feels, or you project, you anticipate. You got this, Capricorn. You have the control. I want to use my real life oracle deck on let's use it on the Eight of Swords here. Spirit, why is the Eight of Swords here? PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. Many of you have been going through post-traumatic stress syndrome, feeling held down by trauma from the past, okay? Feeling trapped, held down, and this could mean different things for different people. Spirit, give me one more for the Eight of Swords. You feel trapped, you feel held down, you feel like somebody or a situation has their fist on your back or their foot in your neck and you can't get up. You're trapped. You're stuck in a rut. You can't win for losing due to some trauma from the past, something that happened. Something that happened in your life. And that's why it's got you holding back. I feel like it's work related though. Work related, career related. feels like you are afraid of losing, afraid of failing. You can't go back to the way things used to be. You can't let it happen again, but then you're having a hard time really moving forward and feeling hopeful and optimistic about the future. It's like your outlook on life is, kind of dismal at this point. So you hold on to what you can. You know what? I'm going to hold on to this job because I may not ever be able to, survive if I don't hold on to what I have. But you don't want to you don't want to go through, you don't want to pass this month feeling like, look at this, cornucopia. You've got cornucopia, PTSD and cornucopia. Wishes fulfilled, abundance, PTSD. This is what you're worried about. This can be money. This can be anything monetary. They're saying be fruitful and multiply. It's about abundance, whatever abundance means to you. But I feel like for many of you Capricorns, this is about money. It can literally be food. Food, shelter, the very basic things that you need in life. I feel like you've lost something in the past. I feel like you've lost in a big way. I feel like you've lost in such a big way. Maybe you lost in the last recession we had in 2008. Okay. Maybe you started really getting back on your feet 8 years ago with the number 8. 8 is significant here. Maybe you started getting back on your feet 8 years ago. And you started turning your life around, started seeing, your fruit multiply, started seeing some, abundance re-enter your life after 8 years ago. After 2008, it took you a long time to slowly start building up. So it's like you're hoarding. Now, for some of you, you're having anxiety because there was a huge loss, a big trauma in your life. And whatever that trauma is, you became abundant. You bounced back. You start building yourself up. You got a push. Some of you may have won something to put you back on track. And you're not taking it for granted. You want to hold on tight to it. Okay, I got this abundance. This could be 2018 with the number 8 here. You could have started really seeing the fruit of your labor, literally, in 2018 or 8 years ago, and you're holding on for dear life. I'm not losing this again. I got back on my feet. I got this together. I'm worried. I'm afraid of losing this. I can no longer feel trapped by post-traumatic stress syndrome and stuff that happened in the past. I need to keep this abundance flowing. That means I gotta hold on, save, invest, keep this to myself, And some of you, like I said, you really need to hold on to your coins to make this happen. So that you won't fall back. You won't feel like you failed again. Let's look at the 9 of Swords. Now I'm curious. Let's use one for the 9 of Swords. Spirit, why is the 9 of Swords here for Capricorn? Why is Capricorn having so much fear? You have time, you have speed, fast. Give me one more. You feel like maybe somebody's moving too fast and you're nervous. Something's happening too fast. Or you feel like you can't move fast enough. You feel like you need to move faster to make something happen. And you have divine feminine. Pregnancy test. Divine feminine, it can be about creation. Not necessarily pregnancy, but it can be. Somebody might be pregnant. Somebody feel like they're running out of time, or they need to act fast, move fast to create something, to make something happen, to bring something into fruition with divine feminine. And somebody may be literally pregnant. And it could be the Queen of Cups. The colors even match. The Queen of Cups might be pregnant. Look at that. This lady might be pregnant. She's holding a cup in her hand. Fish. Does she have a fish inside her hand? No, she doesn't have the fish, but she has the cup, and the cup can represent babies, fertility. Somebody might be fertile, pregnant. And somebody's got to make some things happen. Somebody's got to act fast. But it's bringing on anxiety. Maybe bringing on anxiety. Maybe you're finding out somebody's pregnant this month. Or act fast to create something with the Queen of Cups. It could be you. It could be the other person. Okay. But you got fast time. Fast. This is speed. Move fast. Fast time. Move quickly. And there's some kind of positive test. Divine feminine. Okay. Somebody needs to act fast to find out whether or not they're pregnant. Somebody doesn't know yet. And they need to act fast, go to the doctor, get a test result. Or go to CVS, Walgreens, and take a pregnancy test. Somebody may need to test for something else. Maybe something in their blood work that brings, it's got you concerned. But I feel like this is about creation. The Magician is here, and divine feminine creation. Okay. All right. Relax. You'll be okay. Whatever this means for somebody, it's going to be good. There may be a brand new star born. There may be a baby born over here. This child coming for some of you may be an Aquarius. The colors, look at this. All these colors match. Maybe there's a baby born in February. Aquarius at the end of January, third week in January, moving on over into February. Somebody may need to start preparing for that. Okay. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Somebody's having an Aquarius baby. Maybe you gotta start saving up your money here, bringing anxiety, cornucopia, wishes fulfilled, fertility, creation. I'm just adding everything up, you guys. 8 months over here. This child could be born in, like I said, February or January over here. Because then this will be the 9th month. Ooh, okay. Maybe this is getting baby formula together and stuff. And you're stressed out and working hard, overwork, you know. Interesting, okay. Let's pull some cards for this over here. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about the Ten of Wands? Let's look at the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, I feel like, will tell me a little bit more. Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here? I wouldn't be surprised if Stork comes out. Overworked. Somebody's got to work hard because there may be a baby coming, or maybe even the birth of a new project, the birth of something, birth of business. Something's taking place, you know. Burden. There's a cross here. Burden. Heavy burdens. Why is the Ring? Reoccurring burden. Burden is reoccurring. Burden within a marriage. Marriage is a marriage or contract or commitment. This could be, you know, but this is business. Can be a contract, commitment to your job, your career. It's burdensome. If there's money in the bank, making sure that there's money in the bank reoccurring, making sure that money keeps flowing inside of your bank account. Give me one more card for one more card for Ten of Wands. You're working hard, you're stressing out, working, doing overtime, working around the clock, doing something around the clock, round and around. This is relating to love. Some of you've got to do this because of a relationship, of your marriage. There's something coming. It's related to love, a relationship. You're working hard for your marriage, working hard for your relationship, working hard to keep everything together. It's a burden. You know, somebody's probably maybe has a baby coming, cornucopia here, a lot of stress. There could have been some loss in the past, and you want to make sure that everything goes smoothly. You know, you got some faith. And somebody's working hard. Somebody's trying to keep their faith together too. Working hard around the clock to, you know, for abundance, to keep money flowing inside of the bank. You know, because you're in love. You love your spouse, or you love your significant other. This can also be, if it's not, for those of you, if you're not having a baby and this doesn't relate to you, it can be you love your career, you love yourself, you love your job, you love what you do, and you want to make sure that it keeps producing and you don't fail, you don't lose any more than you've lost in the past. If this is related, you'll know what this means to you. You'll know how the story, you know, turns out. Ace of Cups. Somebody's got a baby coming. Somebody's got a baby coming, or there will be some sort of marriage proposal. But I strongly feel like this is a baby coming. Princess of Cups. I feel like this is a baby coming, a child coming. Baby, child holding a cup. Page of Cups. Now the baby's bigger. Somebody's going to be a girl. Knight of Swords. You're rushing to get things done. You're rushing to get things accomplished because something is coming, something new. And this is good. This is really good. For some of you, this is just like a marriage proposal and you are preparing. For some of you, you're going to, you know, this person has got you sweating. You're going to say yes. Your answer is going to be yes. It'll be positive. And some of you, you're just preparing, getting it together because you want to propose, or the other person wants to propose at a certain time. within a certain time frame. You're kind of rushing, putting it all together, putting your plan together, saying, you know, hey, I'm presenting this ring. Will you marry me? I've got all my ducks in a row. I'm getting it together financially. Honey, I love you. I want to marry you. Have some faith in me. I love it, Capricorn. Go for it. If this is you or the other person, you'll know what the story means to you. I'm getting a lot of messages coming in. You'll know what the story means to you when you see it. You'll know what clicks for you. What additional messages do you have for Capricorn, Spirit? Help. Some of you feel overworked, overburdened, and you need help. Ask for help if you need it. Don't try to do everything yourself. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. Don't try to do everything over yourself and kill yourself trying to make this happen. Open up, talk to somebody. Don't try to hide those feelings and emotions. Okay? Don't do that. Now is not the time to do that. You need some help with this. Somebody is a single mom and trying to do it all by themselves. And I say that because most of the energy here is feminine. This man is holding back. This man is scared to death. This man is running. I'm just saying, you know, most of this energy is very feminine energy. This is a man here too. The man help you. You know, you might be the man getting the other woman pregnant, or the man help you to get pregnant. Well, that's usually how it goes anyway, but you guys know what I mean. You manifested pregnancy, you know, through your magic moments. But if you can't, if you're a single, especially if you are a single mom, Capricorn, and you can't do this all by yourself, you know, here she's writing out a plan. She's writing something with the Knight of Swords, writing out communication. You're telling your truth over here. You're telling the truth about how you feel about a situation, what you need, what needs to happen. You know, here you're worried, you're stressed out, trying to make sure you got all your money together and you got food for the baby if you're having a baby, or you just have enough to make it. All right, Capricorn. Ooh, please, you guys, let me know. Let me know what happens. Let me know how this reading works out for you. I'm very interested in knowing. I would love to connect with you. You know, guys, tell me the sentiment. I can't reply to everybody's comments. It's hard. It's hard to reply to everyone's comments. But I do read all of the comments, and I appreciate it when you guys, you know, when you connect with me. It helps. It helps me to know what I'm seeing and what I'm looking at, especially when energies come on so strong and the story's so strong. It drives me nuts when I can't figure out who this is. Like, who is this? What's happening? What's going on? Okay. I will be back in the middle of January for like a checkup on everybody, okay? And Capricorn, this concludes this reading. I will see you in the middle of January. If you want a copy of the New Life Oracle for yourself, shoot me over an email, and I can show you how to get a deck for yourself, okay? Want a personal reading? Connect with me at summerintuition.com. Summerintuition.com. You can find that link below this video. Bye for now. Love you guys. Good luck to you.